tunnel. They're set. We're set as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 20. At the 24-yard line.
Number 19 on return.
Tight end left. Focus. These two.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. They give him a gain of 37.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football, and that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they have the matchup advantage.
And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
SOS. These two. SOS.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Rodgers. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Check 26. Lock 80.
Slot man moves right. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Double tight. Here we go. We got three, fellas. We got three. Gun. They're going to 50.
A give to Elliott running left. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
No.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max.
Bye-bye, Beasley. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, 59 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Bell is so good at that. He just catches so many passes near the line of scrimmage. In fact, the unique stat line for him last year, he had more yards after the catch than total receiving yards from the line of scrimmage on the season.
That doesn't even sound real, but when you analyze his game, you understand why a stat like that can occur. His ability to catch the ball, be elusive, and also strong enough to break tackles, that allows him to gain all that extra yardage.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rodgers. And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big... up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Oh, yeah!
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Two. 1 day.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out.
Check 26. Kings. Trip. We got 3.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Check. Watch 54. Kings. Hey, tight.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hurry up, let's go. 184. Monday. He don't know no better.
Shit crazy, man. Same play.
These two. Check 25. Easy. 25.
I don't care if I
50.
lose, man.
Showing eight. Showing eight. Here we go. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The play clock's running down. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So the D-line's going to spread out. A first down throw for Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards for number 11.
Here we go. Wide eight. 3 down. Kill. Here we go. Going to 53. Kill. Check the backer. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight. Check 3. Here we go. Going to 53. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 50.
First down, Prescott. Going deep here for Bryant. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Here we go. Wide eight. 198. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide 80. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54.
On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On third down, Elliott. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We're going to 53. Check. Then we're going to 53. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, we go. Wide 8. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Done. It's our time. Then we're going to 53. It's our time. Hey, we go. Kill. 80. Kill. Bang. Gun. Undercrush.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hey, we go. Kill. Hey, we go. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Crash down.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Now Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Man, come on, man. Kick the fucking ball, man. God damn. Shit ain't that serious, man. I ain't trying to block my fucking kick, man.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Sit and watch it.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Here we go. Going to 54. What?
Bandit. Bandit.
Kill.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Single.
Prescott looks to throw on first. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Watch the screen.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 76 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We're getting closer here now to halftime, and we may need that halftime break just because there hasn't been much of a break in this first half. A lot of points being put up.
Not much room to breathe, is there? Because these guys are going up and down the field. And let's face it, if you're the offensive coordinator for either squad, pretty happy with what you're seeing. If you're the defensive coordinator,
you're not so happy.
You're frantically searching for something that'll work. You're on the headset talking to your assistant. You're checking your play sheet. You're going through your memory banks of all the tape you've watched. You've got to come up with something, anything that'll help slow them down.
Searching for answers. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Black 30.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Roger. Here we go. Black 30. Come on, dude.
Ben to throw again. A screen to Bell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 and a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down. It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Now Roethlisberger under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Focus. Left. 30.
Check. Crunch.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are going to take the lead. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Double tight, double tight.
Gun.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Gun.
Lucky.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Check nickel.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He's coming. We got double up.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Again, it's Elliott. Spinning away. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it's a second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
You ain't got nothing.
Here we go. Wide eight.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Ryan Shazier in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Roger. Start. Get the ball. 180. Alert.
Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Shift.
Roethlisberger will throw. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eli Rogers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard, right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Here we go. Wide eight. Then we're going to 53.
Kill.
Then we're going to 53.
Turn it up. 49. Check 49.
Kill.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, alert 3.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight.
36.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. But